You're sitting there, maybe scrolling through videos, perhaps procrastinating on something important, and thinking to yourself, I'll start when I'm ready, when I have the money, the skills, the time. Sound familiar? Let me tell you something most people won't. You will never feel ready. And that's perfectly okay. The biggest roadblock to success isn't your lack of preparation or resources, it's the illusion of readiness itself. The belief that one day everything will magically fall into place is a comforting lie we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort. But waiting for readiness is just another form of fear. Let's unpack this idea. Why do we cling to the notion that readiness is a prerequisite for success? Part of it is fear. Fear of failure, judgment, or losing what we already have. Psychologists call this failure paralysis, where the mere thought of stumbling holds us hostage. Think about how many opportunities slip by because of this. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a phenomenon. Imagine if she had told herself, maybe I should wait until I'm a better writer. Would her story have ever seen the light of day? Then there's perfectionism, another sneaky culprit. It convinces us that unless conditions are flawless, it's safer to wait. But guess what? Perfect conditions rarely exist. Look at Kodak, a giant in photography that waited too long to embrace digital because they feared disrupting their own model. By the time they acted, competitors had taken over. This brings us to the comfort zone of preparation. Preparing feels productive. It tricks us into believing we're making progress. But preparation without execution is like sharpening a knife and never using it. Let's shift the narrative. Success isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Starting messy, scared, or even clueless is infinitely better than not starting at all. The truth is, clarity doesn't come before action. It comes through action. Think of Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't have a business background or manufacturing knowledge. She simply started and learned as she went, building a billion-dollar company along the way. Her story exemplifies that momentum is far more powerful than preparation. Every small action creates a ripple effect, making the next step easier. But let's be fair. Are there times when waiting makes sense? Absolutely. If you're planning something that requires significant financial investment or technical skill, some groundwork is essential. You wouldn't perform surgery without medical training, right? Timing also matters in certain markets or competitive industries. Yet, even in these cases, over-preparation can become an excuse. It's the fine line between responsibility and procrastination. So, what's the solution? Redefine what readiness means. Instead of asking, "Am I ready?" ask, "What's the smallest step I can take today?" Success doesn't come from a grand leap. It's the result of consistent, small actions. Progress over perfection is what truly matters. Set tiny milestones, celebrate every win, and embrace the discomfort of growth. It's awkward at first, but that's how transformation works. Think of failure not as an endpoint but as feedback, a critical part of the process. Now, here's where it gets real. What's one thing you've been putting off because you don't feel ready? That project, idea, or goal you've been shelving for someday? What if you took one step toward it today? Send that email. Start that blog. Build that prototype. You don't need to have it all figured out. Success doesn't wait for readiness, and neither should you. If this resonated with you, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments. What's the one thing you're ready to start today? Let's build that momentum together. Subscribe to Stacked Vault for more insights that challenge the way you think and unlock your potential. Remember, the journey to success doesn't start when you feel ready. It starts the moment you decide to begin.